What's up, boys? Back out here. The plan is to finish stripping this engine bay and get it out and wash it. I've been doing a couple things here and there off camera. The cruise control was just 3 bolts. I took that out. It's right here. I got this little boost sensor out. Started trying to figure out how to get this wiring harness out. It goes through here. I think it's just one connector that goes into this ECU, which is the Power FC, which I'll probably be getting rid of if any of you guys are interested in it. So I got all this apart. It's pretty simple. You just got like this kick plate, 2 little clips in it that slides out, and then 2 nuts on this little bracket that goes around the wire harness. The cool thing about it on this car that's different than the 3000 GT. The 3000 GT, the harness has like 8 plugs on it because it runs through the whole car. This side of this wiring harness is just engine. So I'm hoping that's just one plug, 1 or 2 plugs on the back of the ECU, and I can pull it out. I'm pretty excited about cleaning this all up. I mean, I was really hoping that a lot of you guys were going to talk about painting it, and it seems like every single one of you guys are like just sand it down and paint it. It's a lot easier to say it than it is to do it. That's what I did with this. I got way out of control. Like I keep saying, this was originally just supposed to be 15G turbos, and everything's new on it now. And it was 2 years. Well, a good 8 months of that was because I got screwed over on having someone rebuild the engine, then I had to redo it all myself. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna at least clean it. I wanna get everything on hooked that I can get on hooked, so I can get in there with like a paintbrush and clean it all real nice. Oh, and we're gonna get this bumper off today. I'm gonna take this bumper off and just clean everything. I might take the headlights out. I just wanna strip it down so every little nook and crevice is nice and cleaned. Okay, I got the Power FC out. I thought that this was a piggyback. I didn't know that this was like its own ECU. Or maybe it's just this factory ECU. They like put a couple chips in it and put it in a different case. I don't know. Leave it down in the comments if you know. Also, leave it down in the comments if you've ever dealt with this. Are you supposed to cut wires? Because I'm sitting here as I'm undoing this. There's this blue with yellow wire cut. There's this black and red wire cut. These aren't like ripped from me pulling on them. There's a blue with white dots cut. There's a brown and yellow cut. They're clearly like cut and not wrapped up or anything, so. Oh, and I gotta do this white one. Let's go outside and see. Just go easy. Okay. That was way easier than the 3000 GT harness, I'll tell you that. Go through it, see how bad it really is. Because if it's just a sheath, like it was on the 3000 GT, I'll just replace all the sheathing. But if these wires are all cracked, I don't want to be dealing with that down the road. That'll be a nightmare. Oh yeah, this is also the transmission harness. So that's sick that that's out. I've been going back and forth on deleting the ABS on this. It doesn't look like in bad shape like the 3000 GT one was. I just would like to be able to get down in here and clean it. Alright, let's take this out, get that out the way. I could probably put it down in the wheel well. Take this off, try to get all these off and down in the wheel well. Yeah, take that bracket off. I even might have these brackets powder coated. See, this is where it never ends. I'm sitting here talking about having brackets powder coated, and when I get them back, I'm gonna want to paint the engine bay. I just wanted this to be a quick single turbo kit. What does this go to? Oh, these are the fog lights. I don't even think I need any of this. Dude, if this is all fog light shit, this is going by. Is this part of the regular headlights? Why does this go down there? So this goes there to the fog lights. But what's this one little one split off from? I hope this is not tied into the actual headlights. Maybe it's just tied into there so those turn on when the brights are on or something. Alright, well let's get this bumper off. I already got this wheel well out. You just want to go in there, turn, and unplug. This is not connected on my car. I also don't have the duct work. Here's another part of the turn signal. Get that out of the way. Alright, it looks like we got these 2 10 mils right there. I gotta get out the way. Might have to leave that turn signal plugged in because of the oil cooler until I start pulling this off. This side, I'm gonna have to take this wheel well out, I think. This side doesn't even have them on there. Oh, there's only one on there. Yeah, there's definitely been off before. I love how this isn't even all the way in. And these are wood screws. Take those out, and then we can go up top, I think, and undo the top, and this just starts sliding forward. I don't know how well you guys can see, but not that top one right there. I'm trying to get the light on it, but back over there. I think I'm gonna have to get the light up. I think it's bolted on. Yeah, there's gonna be a bolt right in this corner. Hopefully I can just put the lights up and get to it. So this little cutout right here. There we go. It seems like everything on this. Let me do the same on the other side. I'll bring you guys back. Okay, I believe everything's unhooked except for these and this light that I'm gonna have to like unhook as I'm taking this off, I think. I lied. There's clips right here. Right there, I think. That's it. Where is it hooked at still? So this whole shroud stays with the car. Alright, I think that's it for real. Yep. This one I still got that light hooked up. And here's this stupid white wire. I don't know if you guys can see it. There we go. Bumper's off. Dude, these fucking hillbillies. Oh, it's zip tied 100 fucking places. Dude. Again, I know you watch my videos, and I was just about to talk mad shit, but why zip tie stuff 1,000 times and does not take the extra 3 minutes to like tuck it and make it look nice? You just have shit zip tied everywhere. You have a deadline to put the fog lights on? Fucking fog light deadline. You have to put the fog lights on and then go do like a 200-mile-an-hour run or what? Where's this go? Where's that supposed to be plugged into? Someone tell me. I didn't unplug that. This gotta be like a G monitor, right? This gotta be airbag. That's weird that they just wired it like that. Is that factory like that? Alright, I disconnected the fog lights. I forgot to turn the camera back on. They just had them hooked into there. I put blue on there and blue on this because that's where that came from. And I'm just, now that these fog lights are disconnected, it looks like this whole wire harness can just come out too. Pretty easy. Oh, we gotta figure out their nasty ass ground thing. Look at this. This is just tape with nuts and bolts holding this together, dude. You could have used like shrink wrap or something on this. Why? Why that long? If you were gonna do something like this, one, you probably should just solder everything together right here real good. But you could use a shorter bolt and then put like heat shrink on there and shrunk it. Would have taken you an extra 3 minutes, man. Dude, I might actually just put the battery back in here. I might just get like an Odyssey battery and put it right back where it's supposed to be at. I just want to get this out the way. Because what, once I unplug those two, all I got is that, and I can get this up out the way so I can clean a little bit better. And maybe even buy a new harness for this side too if I can find one. Alright boys, so these wires will come out of this fuse box that hooks to the battery. You gotta take the fuses out, take this cover off, and you can get these clips. And then you just unplug these over here. Oh, and you gotta unsnap this from that bracket. But then all this is out of your way, and I'll probably shove it all down this wheel well when I wash. Oil cooler. I should just take this out now. I'm gonna upgrade it. I think I'm gonna do the dual. So you'll put like an upgrade one there with running AN lines, like I did on the 3000 GT. But then these run so much hotter than like that. A lot of people will put a second one over here, and you just run it to itself, and you'll get double the cooling. You'll obviously get like another 1.5 quarts of oil, so that's cool. I'm almost ready to just push this thing out and start hosing it down. This harness, I'm not pulling this harness out. Don't even talk me into it. Don't even try. I don't care. Because you got to pull the headlights out, disconnect them. It's probably going to take 5 minutes. I probably should fucking do it. Jesus Christ. Nope, not doing it. Okay, back out here. It's next day. I did take the radiator out, and I just been doing little stuff here and there. Like I got these all loose to be able to move over. This has been stripped down before. It's just weird stuff. Like I don't think it's factory. Like they had this all wrapped around the heater cord line. And so I just took the heater cord lines off so I can get this firewall real clean, because it's got those metal lines that go that way and then one that goes this way. This was wrapped around it like 3 times. I did take the radiator out. I wasn't going to, and then I was like, well, I gotta take it out anyways. with the new kit because the radio's got to be in a different position. I'm just going to tell you right now, I should have took this out. I didn't realize that this just came out until a couple minutes ago, but I was sitting here fighting it. It was horrible forever to try to get it to come out at the perfect angle. If you would have just took these 4 bolts out and picked this whole rail up, it would have just came right out. And I think that's all I've done today. I've just been moving stuff around, but for like the past week, I just been spraying this down like twice a day with this and that WD-40 degreaser stuff, just soaking it. So hopefully it'll all just spray off real easy and not a lot of scrubbing is the plan. I'm gonna take this bar out, so hopefully I can stand in here. I think I'm gonna take this bumper off too. So that's where I'm at. I'll bring you guys back once we push it outside. Oh yeah, I almost got some of this too. I forgot. I used to love this like foam and stuff. I think they changed it though because of freaking EPA. Can't hurt the sea turtles in Ohio. You know, Ohio's known for its rare sea turtles. Yeah, dude, this is nothing like what I used to use. I remember the old shit where it like hurts your lungs. The camera battery died and I didn't realize it, so you guys missed most of the foam cannon. But I'm sure every single one of you guys has seen a foam cannon. Dude, I think I'm gonna agitate it. I was just gonna try to pressure wash it. I'm gonna get a little scrub brush. Well, I should have took better pictures of before and after. I always forget about my thumbnail. Dude, my little concoction's working pretty good, man. I should be like every other automotive YouTuber and come out with like a cleaning kit. Be like, hey, all these chemicals that will probably give you lung cancer, I'll sell them to you. I don't even think you guys can see anything with the way the sun is. You know, my buddy has got like a hot water pressure cleaner, like power washer. It's like hooked up to a boiler and he uses it to like clean equipment and it like will just melt grease off. I need to buy one of those. Look, it looks like a new AC compressor and power steering rack. Alright, I'm probably going to hit it again. I'll probably hook up the foam cannon, do all this one more time. I got secret sauce to clean up this subframe a little bit better. Alright, boys. I ended up washing it like 5 times. I used my secret sauce on the subframe. Dude, it's pretty clean. Now, I really don't know if I'm going to paint it or not. Like, it came out really good. I got up underneath there. Look at those control arms. Pretty much spotless now. Look at this AC. Look at this rack. Power steering. You know what actually works really good in a foam cannon? Is that purple power. And Don usually works pretty good on grease. But like I said, I pre-soaked this for like 3 days. Used dish soap. I actually used some laundry detergent too. And that purple power in the foam cannon first. Hit it all. I did end up washing the whole car. If you guys remember, this thing was completely disgusting. Just cobwebs and dirt everywhere because I did donuts in the yard and then I parked it. So it was full of grass and just disgusting. So I did end up washing the whole car. She looks good. The other thing is down here that you won't be able to see, but it's going to drive me nuts. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I might just scuff this up and get like spray cans made. There's a place called Pavy's right down the street from me, and they'll make any color you want. And I can just give them this paint code and have them make me a new color. I don't know what this does. I forgot to block this off. Now it's full of water probably. Whatever this vacuum line is or something. Oh, you know what this is? This is windshield washer. So that's fine. Oh man, you know what I did forget? The hole for the wiring harness. I guarantee you there's water all over the floor in here now. What an idiot. Oh, that's damp. It's not soaked. I did the best I could getting down every little crevice. I used paint brushes, and I got in there pretty good with the pressure washer wand. I wanted to pressure wash this whole engine. I was just going to tape all these up. So originally I wasn't going to tape anything up. I was just going to wash it because in my mind I was all like, I don't think a Rotary can hydro lock. So I was just going to pressure wash it all, then flip it over on its side, let everything drain for a few hours, then fill it completely up with like gas or something to help like soak up the water, rotate it, then drain all the gas out, then just soak it in oil. Probably transmission fluid was my plan. I started looking into it, and one guy supposedly says that he hydro locked his RX-8. So that went out the window, and I was going to tape everything. It's just not going to be worth it. This is all open. I think I'll just go through and do this all by hand with like a paintbrush and some alcohol. Clean this up real nice. I don't know. I might end up pressure washing it. Let's get this RX-7 back inside. Man, look at that thing. That thing turned out great. Man, I think there's still some soap on the subframes and here and there. But like, this thing looks great. That might all be soap, dude. I might need to rewash this thing. If you made it this far, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. This whole build is gonna be on my channel, this whole restoration. I'm gonna put it up in the air, turn the furnace up to like 75 degrees, which will make up there like 100 degrees. Like, I'm not even joking, especially with like that little loft area. And my thermostat's down here. If you have it set to 70, up there's like 100 degrees. So I'm gonna put this all the way up in the air, turn the heat up overnight, let this thing dry out, open up these doors since I didn't plug that hole so heat can get in there. It's not soaking wet though, but I'm still pretty stupid for not remembering to do that. I gotta get a door handle. I keep forgetting about a door handle. We'll even open up the hatch, get some good airflow going. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure these are toasted. I'll put something in there. I'll wedge that up in the air overnight. Man, all these lines, all came out pretty good, boys. I think that's gonna be the end of this one. Next one, we're gonna be cleaning the engine, transmission, start putting all of this back together. I don't think I'm gonna paint it. Like I said, I think I'm just gonna go get some cans made up of this actual color. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think they cleared the engine bay on this year. So I don't wanna go like get paint and then like make it all clear and shiny. I'm kind of just making up excuses because I don't want to sand it all down, paint it, primer it, paint it, all that stuff. I think if I just go scuff it up, hit it with some rattle cans with no clear, it'll look good, especially where you can see. Because all this down here you're not going to be able to see. Just hit these shock towers. I don't know. I think that's the end of this one. Don't forget to hit the like button. I'll see you in the next one, boys. See ya.